we shall continue our quest for a 20-pound River Eden carp. Right, I couldn't resist coming back down here again. I'm back down the weir. The river's got about 6 inches on it and I can see carp down there already. Hold tight.
I mean, straight away, that didn't take long. Tell you what, these river carp don't half go.
Got a feeling it's the same one I caught last night. Okay, she's a beaut, but I think it is the same one I caught last night, and that was caught just under them bushes there. So we'll get arrested in the net. Get arrested in the net, and then take some pics. There she goes. Lovely. So yeah guys, all that rain last night. If ever you want to know a good time to fish a river, get down there when it's had a bit of rain. Makes a big difference. Every fish is on the feed. A bloke in the tumbleweed, he's had a dozen tench and a load of bream and chub. Another guy down there, he has caught 2 carp today. One of them a very special fish. I'm not going to say any more because I'm gutted. And anyway, I've had 2 carps in probably an hour's fishing down here. So yeah, when the river's carrying a bit of water, make hay, get down there and have a go. I'm going to go and catch another one. Oh, that fish weighed bang on 10 pounds. I'm pretty certain it's exactly the same one I caught last night. Albeit, when I caught the one last night, it did have another little chunky mate hanging around with it. So it might be a different fish. I'll have a look at the photos later.
What do you think, folks? I think they are different fish.
See this fish I've just caught? Stick fish. Not my biggest stick fish, but it's fish. They definitely count on a blank day. I'm going to give you all a pan around of where we're fishing. Pull back a bit. So yeah, the fish are under there. I caught that carp under there and been getting a few bites. So I had that tench last night over there. So the flow comes in over there and all that noise is the tumble weir. Oh no, sorry, the mechanical weir. That's Hever Lake up there. There's an island you can fish out there. It's a bit of a jungle to get to. It's a lovely spot, but it is bloody tight. There's not enough room to swing a cat in here. And it's not flat, despite our best efforts for the work party. I remember why I stopped using ground bait and started just loose feeding particles, because what's happening now, I put some ground bait in and some of it doesn't sink and attracts all the little bleak and stuff, and then a pike comes in and it pushes out all the other fish. So might need to do a few more bigger pellets, not too many though. Number 10. What I was saying about the summer floods, tench love a summer flood, they really do. The bloke over in the tumbleweed, he's had a dozen today already. It's only like 3 o'clock. So yeah, he's a nice little tinker. I'm going to put him back quick. I'm going to put him back quick because I don't want to drop him. Hello, I'm down at the river, I'm baiting again and I'm going to have a fish for a couple of hours. We've had a hell of a lot of rain. It's June the 19th and the river is carrying a fair bit of water. If any of you regular viewers remember from a couple of days ago, I was fishing down there. This was where I got the log out and had a couple of bream at the end of my glorious 16th video. It is now carrying, I reckon it's carrying 3 foot. So yeah, I've chucked, done my pre-baiting. It's hard to get out of the habit of pre-baiting. I sort of go down here every day. Yes, I've chucked a little bit of bait in. I've got gonna go and have a fish. It's been fishing well. There's been loads of tension carp, come out with tension bream, and I know it's had a 20-pound carp out. A bloke's had a 15-pounder today. I've had 2 10s. I don't think they were the same fish, but yeah, I'm going to give it a dangle. You're not going to be able to hear very much. The sound quality is going to be bad because I'm fishing right underneath the weirs. And I've tried to isolate the weir noise, but it changes my voice because it's a constant noise. It's quite difficult to do. But if I get something big, it's going to be a right handful because there's a lot of flow on it. Yeah, fingers crossed. Right folks, here we are. As you can see, where I normally fish down there is all underwater. So it's going to be a bit precarious, and the weir is absolutely bombing through the water. Let's just level that up a bit. So yeah, let's see how we go. Hold on tight, could be fun. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the floodwater conditions. These carp ended up in the river in these sort of conditions, so they know what it's about. They want to get out. They'll be on the hunt. They'll be on the move. Carp pioneers. This is the sort of thing I'm talking about. This is a carp going over a weir seal by itself to get into a tidal part of a Thames estuary. It's crazy. I've seen carp at beaver fisheries going up the inlet pipe as soon as there's a flood. Carp want to get out. So I'm sure you guys are wondering where all the carp in the River Eden come from. Well, this is where they come from. This is Hever Lake, childhood home of Anne Boleyn, and I do believe Henry VIII used to prance around here. Anyway, there's some big carp in here, rumoured to be 40-pounders. Only rumours, no confirmed catchings. Anyway, the River Eden flows into this and it floods. When it floods, they pop over the mechanical weir and stock the River Eden with lovely carp every winter. Happy days. Just had a thought about what I was saying about being pioneers. They might not be in their usual spots. They're out exploring. So, fingers crossed there's one down there. Bloody hell, we're in here. one. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a carp. It's called that. It's a tiny carp. Well, it's a carp, folks. You see him down there. He's only tiny. My God, it's the smallest carp I've ever caught out of the river. I'm just going to unhook him in the water. We don't even need to get him out. Small, but perfectly formed. Oh, there we go. What a pretty little fish. But there, that was the smallest carp I have ever seen in the River Eden. I'm, yeah, really pleased. Pretty little fish. I just took something really big. I'm pretty certain I've lost it. I couldn't stop it. I think what I was saying about in my talk up about my rod, 1 3/4 is not enough. That was a serious fish, and it probably took 15-20 yards of line. I could not stop it. Might have to have a rethink. Anyway, I've let the line go slack, but I'm pretty certain it's gone. Right, folks, I lost that fish. Gutted, absolutely gutted. I think I need to seriously address my approach. These are big fish and my gear ain't going to handle them. I need to up the gear to try and hold that bad boy. But yeah, tell me. Right, rethink, come back again. I'm really annoyed with myself because you don't get many chances in fishing. You know, when you get a good fish, you have to be 100%, everything has to be bang on to get it. You know, like if your line breaks just because you didn't check it, or your hook, I don't know, your hook point isn't sharp enough, you don't get many chances. So you've got to be bang on it to get them, and I'm really hoping I get another chance. Yeah, gutted. But anyway, we'll keep going. I fished for about 2 hours. So little short sessions, keep at it, keep putting the feed in. Fingers crossed there's a 20-pounder on the way. Everyone, it's 6:30 in the morning. I've just fed all the cows. I'm going to get the big bad boy rods out to pull out this 20-pound carp. I've got to go and TB test 150 heifers, go to my mother-in-law's for as little time as I can. Sorry, Sally. And then go down the river for a couple of hours, and then I've got to milk the cows tonight. So these are the rods. They're all geared up for pike at the moment. Up there. Let's see what we can do. Right, so these are Gray's rods. I think they're 2.5 pound test curve. I use them for my pike fishing in the winter, but they got 60-pound braid on there. I'm not sure 60-pound braid is quite necessary for these carp, but I have got, wait a minute, just in my pocket,
I've got some £20 mono. Woohoo! No messing.
Hello. I've managed to get a few hours off to go fishing. It's an awful day, but I'm down the river. I've got a few hours. I've geared up with a heavy kit and going to try and catch one of these carp. I'm a bit worried I'm going to catch a 3-pound tench and end up swinging it in because my gear is so heavy. I feel sorry for the smaller fish that I'm hopefully going to catch. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Yeah, I'm fishing just down here. I'm not fishing in my baited spots at the moment. I don't know why, just because I couldn't be bothered to walk to them because it's bloody wet. But I saw a fish down here the other day when we were doing the river walk, and at the moment I'm just chucking in a handful of pellets and fishing over the top of them. I've lost one good bream, about 5-6 pounds. I'm still on my lighter 1 3/4 test curve rods. I did lose the bream on my big heavy rods. It just goes against all that. I just don't want a big heavy rod. I think I am going to tighten up the clutch big time. I've always had the clutch set quite loose so I could just pull off line as I need it rather than backwind or undo the bail arm, and I think that was why that fish got away from me so quick. So I'm gonna swap that round. You got one? Don't know what it is yet. I think it might be a chub. Feeling this is a little carp. What is it with little carp lately? Little carp. There you go. Nice little fish. Hope everyone can see that alright. It's the first mirror I've had out so far. I've been surprised how many little ones there are in here this year. Oh, there you go. Right, let's get him back. That's good. I did catch that on the lighter rod. Not such a snaggy swim. I'm going to now go on to the swim where I lost the big one, and I am definitely going to use the stronger rod. Back in the swim the other day where I lost the big one. Got the heavy rod on under the snags. I've got the lighter rod out into open water. Absolutely huffing it down.
They say patience is a virtue in fishing, but I think impatience is a virtue. I am definitely not very patient.
Have a little carp. A little one. Where are all these little ones coming from? I do not know. Oh. I wonder whether it's the same one. swim is a nightmare. It's so tight and it's all muddy and shitty where I've been fishing it, and I'm just any moment now I'm going to slip and break my rod probably. I've just had a mink come up right in front of my rod tip. I thought it was an eel at first, but yeah, it came up right in front of my rod tip and then swam down to my other swim, so I think that could be the end of that. Got ourselves a mink.
Oh my god,
Look.
that's a baby! Oh,
Look at that.
He's so cute.
They're not very cute, they're horrible things.
Will he
He's
bite
making
us?
a lot of noise.
Will he bite
So
us?
he's up there somewhere.
Will he bite us?
They're quite vicious.
What if he does? He's so funny. He must have been sleeping there and we woke him up. Just look at him, he's got like a nest there, hasn't he?
Hope he doesn't go for us. We shall continue our quest for a £20 River Eden carp. Great to see a field of wheat looking so good at the moment. It's going to be a bumper harvest. Hello everyone, I'm back down the river. I haven't been down for 3 days. We've been busy selling our cows, but I'm doing an overnighter and I've got company today. We've got Charlie and Ollie, and they're going to be sleeping in the back of the truck. They love getting down here and night fishing. We had a good time. Was it last year we came down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to catch a bar now and a £20 carp. So just met a fellow member, Chris. He's had a carp, lost a chub. No, had a chub, lost a carp, and hooked a £2 barbel, but he lost it. Gutted. So yeah, here's the swim for the evening. Haven't fished this yet, but a fellow member got a carp out of here the other day. Right, we're all set up fishing. Had a first line bite, first cast. Not sure I'm going to catch anything for a while. Till the boys are asleep, they're having a right giggle. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. And at the moment, they are climbing all over my car. Oh well. And relax. Or not. I've got one, boys. Got a fish.
Oh god.
I've got a carp.
Oh my god, that was a good goldfish.
Yeah, it's a big carp. It's a good carp.
Oh my god.
It's a big one.
Can I try?
No.
Oh my
I
god.
want to land it. I don't think it's that big. How's that looking on the video? Look at that.
Oh yeah, you can see it perfectly.
Yeah.
Just got big. That is big.
Lovely carp. Charlie, can you get one of the unhooking mats out up on the
We've
bank?
been here for about 5 minutes and we've already gone.
Can you use this?
No, we need one of the mats. A lovely common. Land it. Looks a bit of a ghosty.
It's massive.
Look at it. I haven't fished this swim yet. I've baited it up quite a lot. I did have another angler in here the other day and he'd had an 11-pounder out. So I was a bit gutted, but glad somebody else enjoyed the sport. It's a bit of a ghosty actually, this one.
It's actually really big.
It's a double. Oh, sorry.
That's right. It is massive. Where's it going? Oh, there he is. Look at the ripples.
Yeah. Big one. Oh. I thought it was just a bream at first. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's gone.
He's a lump.
He looks like he's going to pull you
He's
in.
coming
Oh
in.
my god, look at him. I got the match.
Okay, we'll leave it. I'll tell you what, we'll just get it wet.
Pardon?
Just get the mat wet. Lay it down a minute.
Don't
lay it down,
wet.
lay it down, lay it down.
What?
That's it. Right, if you take it back up the
It's
top.
got it wet.
Take it back up the top, Charlie. We'll unhook it up there.
Look at it.
I fell over, Dad.
Go on, take it up the top. We'll get it in a minute.
My bum thinks that. Oh, then I fell over again.
You can get him up on the surface.
Do you want me to take the thing?
No, that's alright. Let's just have a look at the We still filming now?
Yeah.
He's a big one.
It is a big one.
Yeah.
Can you get three? Fish.
Can you get what, fish?
3 fish.
Sheafish? Yeah, there's girls and boys.
Look at him.
Having a good go.
Dad, am I allowed to zoom in?
If you want. You're the cameraman. Look at the big old paddle on him. I think he's got a bit of a deformed mouth. I think quite a few
Yeah,
these
most
carp
of
down
these
here have got-
carp have that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Might be he'll come and...
Right, here we
Oh, he doesn't look... Oh my God, I was just about to say he doesn't look that big.
He's quite big.
He is.
He's a big one.
We got
He's
him.
got lovely markings.
We got him.
Right, here we go. Get the hook out.
How do you
Right, we've got the hook out.
Oh,
Steady.
God.
Let's get that out of the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. He's keen to go.
There you go.
Here's something you don't catch every day. Look at that swan lip mussel. Hooked neatly. I think that has actually gone for a pellet, believe it or not. Because that is hooked right in there. That's obviously opened up at some point and stuck it in there. That might be why there's a good spot. There's a bed of these over there. One of the things I don't like about night fishing is these little bad boys. They've been getting everywhere. There've been some massive big black ones as well. But I've been throwing them in. I've probably thrown in about 8 or 9. I'm sure it's helping bring in some of the bigger fish. These are the size of the black ones, I mean. Look at him, he's massive. I should really be in a traditionalist, chuck him on the hook and try and catch a chub. I might even later, but just for now, I'm going to pick him up and throw him in the swim. Bosh. Nice. Still missing loads of bites. Just had what I hope was a big pike rather than a mink smash into or scare a load of little fish off. I think it was a pike. I've got my lure rod here. I might try and catch him in a minute. Look at them all, it's like an invasion. Well, it's all gone very quiet after having 2 fish in 2 casts. I don't know whether they've just moved through or whether when I chuck the pellets in it made them all come to it. I might just chuck a handful of pellets in, see if I can pull them out of the bushes. There's a bird making a bit of a noise, a lovely song. I'm going to try and overlap a bit of his song, try and see if anybody can identify. I think it was Craig Elsden. I think he got a sedge warbler in a few videos back. It was a warbler of some sort. So thanks for that, Craig. That's really cool. Here's another bird I've not heard before. Can anybody tell me what this is? Oh, it's a tench. They're all having a go now. Nice fish. Gotta love a tinker, especially out the river. Wow. Hello, mate. Let's put him back. So they're all having a go now. I've had a bream, a chub, a tench and a carp. The Eden foursome. Anyway, the weather's on the change a bit. There's a bit of cloud coming over, the wind's picking up, it's due a bit of rain. Don't think I'm going to be able to sleep in the bed chair all through the night. So I'll beat a retreat and cuddle up with the boys in the car. I'm attached to something proper here. I haven't seen what it is yet, but it feels heavy. Feels very heavy. Just lumbering around at the moment. Definitely not a bream. It's a bit of a beast. Come out of those reeds, you bugger. It's just trash some reeds. Here's a carp. Let's get out of my comfy bed. He's having a good go down there. He's not that big. He's alright. Yeah. This is putting up a hell of a fight. Got him. Just swam straight in there. Didn't even know where it was. I'll tell you what, that might be my target fish. Let's have a look. That is a fair sized lump. I'll tell you what, if it ain't £20, it's bloody close. Whew, let's get arrested in the net. Get all the stuff sorted out up there. Well folks, I got myself a 20 pounder. It was £23, 9 ounces I think on the scales. I've got to take a bit off. It's well over £20. I'm well chuffed. Absolutely well chuffed. Nearly pulled me in. Let's put it back. Right then folks, I think that's the end of the river carping. I got my target fish, well chuffed about that. An Eden 20 is quite a rare thing. If you want to catch a carp, get down your local river, start throwing some bait in and fish it regularly and keep at it. There's every river in England has got a carp in. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, people.